I know you went to South Africa before I let you go. South Africa, Ghana. What was that experience like for you?
Oh man, Ghana. The people in Ghana showed me so much love, bro. That I look forward to going back. Actually, Africa it's nothing like going to Africa, man. Just in getting a sense of home, if you know what that means.
Turn the lights on.
FACTORY78 TV exclusive interviews. I'm your host Adeshokwe, here with a special guest. Some know him as Trigger, some know him as Mr. Still Your Girl, Mr. Trey Songz. Welcome to the UK.
Aliases, man. You got them all. Some of them call me Tremaine, actually, too.
We're still climbing.
Trey Songz, y'all. How y'all doing?
How you doing, man? You're now in the UK. You're always here. I feel like you're probably like a resident of the United Kingdom right now.
Oh man, it might feel like that. I've only been here for a little less than a week. It's just the buzz. Every time I come, my fans go crazy, man. I think they let everybody know I'm here, and that's why I come. You know, it's so much love. I actually haven't been here since last year when I was on tour, and I'm happy to be back. You know, the Heart Attack, the new single, is doing very well. I just wanted to get out here and touch the people. You know, I hit a couple clubs last week, went to watch The Throne, you know, just been chilling, real understaffed.
Touching the people, I saw pictures on Twitter with your fans. The minute you came in through Heathrow, everybody tried to grab take pictures and stuff like that. How's that feel for you coming into the UK and other parts of the world and getting your fans, like meeting them right at the door?
It's surreal sometimes. Overwhelming sometimes, but it's so much love that I think, you know, knowing people have that amount of love for me to put aside time in their days and to plan to be somewhere, not knowing fully the information of when I'll be there, or, you know, waiting for me to arrive, and just giving me so much love and being so excited by my presence is a blessing, you know, to say the least. So shout out to everybody that was at Heathrow. Shout out to everybody that was at the radio station earlier. A lot of girls have been actually down in my lobby waiting for me at the hotel. So, you know, it's been a lot of love, man.
It's killing me. Swear I never cried so much. I never cried so much. I never knew love would hurt this bad.
You said Heart Attack, the new single. Before we get to the new single, I Gotta Get It, Trey Day, Ready, you know, Passion, Pain and Pleasure. Now chapter 5. 5 albums in 6 years, a couple of mixtapes, a lot of songs. How have you done that?
It's been a long road from I Gotta Make It, and looking up at Aretha Franklin on the wall right there. She was a big part of that album, being on the intro as well as the Gotta Make It remix. You know, thinking to now, it's been a long road, although it hasn't been very long, you know, to do all that I've done. And I look still to do more, and I look back and I'm very proud of what I've accomplished and very proud of what I continue to do and look to break new barriers and do new things. Heart Attack, the single for Chapter 5, the first look of this album. Got many more coming. My homie T.I.'s on the project, Big Sean, J. Cole, a few others. You know, Kelly Rowland's in the video for Heart Attack. Chapter 5 is gonna be a great album. You know, I'm very excited about it.
It is Chapter 5. You're talking about Kelly Rowland in the music video. A lot of people saw that video and thought, wow, you know, because I've seen interviews, I've heard a lot of stuff where you say she's a good friend, a working relationship, you know, that kind of stuff. But the chemistry that you guys showed on screen, how do you kind of bring that out, being, you know, just having such a relationship with another superstar like Kelly Rowland?
Oh, she's, like I said, a great friend. We got a good friendship and a working relationship as well. And, you know, she's genuinely a funny girl and genuinely loves to have a good time, and the consummate professional. And, you know, Kelly just walks in the room and she'll light the room up with her smile. She's infectious. Her personality is, and to have her in that video and for us to really give the energy, to have us in that video and give the energy that we gave off was amazing. And I knew we could do it because of the chemistry we had.
Can't think about
Heart Attack, what is, how did you come to that title of How to Trap?
Much love to Benny Blanco, Rico Love, myself. We came together to put the record together, and that drug just off the you know what I mean. As soon as it kicks off, you know that it's a smash. You know what I mean, and the lyrics are so vulnerable, and just the from the moment of conception of that record, I knew people in relationships that have broken up and have gotten back together and have went on to love somebody new. Anybody that's been in love, real love, knows that it's a fight, that it's not something that comes easy. It's something you got to work towards, and it's hard work. And Heart Attack is just about some of the hard work that it takes and some of the pain that you feel within that.
I'm afraid I would lose.
Vulnerability, you just said that there. I read something about you where you described the type of music you make as a music that speaks to women for men.
Right.
Now, Heart Attack, for someone like me, even though I've tried to convince, a couple of women in the past or whatever, that, I have failed. We've gotten to that position where you feel so strongly about a relationship that it does hurt. But women find it difficult to believe men, probably because of the bravado and all that type of stuff. So how have you managed, to put that in songs and people believe, you when you sing it?
Well, it's so much bravado that men genuinely put on, especially confident men. You know what I mean? It's a real thing, So when it comes that time and you have that breaking point, when you have to get to that point, it's usually so late that you come to that emotion as a man that women don't want to hear you say it. So coming from me, with Say I and Neighbors Know My Name and so many sexy, confident, bravado, stick your chest out songs, having this one, just gives them the realization that it can be real, that a man has feelings and can be hurt by loving very hard.
You were talking about the fact that you were in the UK last year touring. You toured around the world. I saw figures like 60,000 tickets to come see you, Trey Songz. What did that feel like when you kind of got to the realization of how many people had paid money to watch you perform?
It's a blessing, man. This all started as a dream for me. So, even now at this point, years into manhood, and so far this dream has been realized, and so many steps I've taken that I never thought I would. I still have, like I said, goals I want to reach, places I want to go that I haven't, things to do that I haven't done. And I'm very, very much blessed by the fans that support me day in and day out, that go buy t-shirts, that go tweet, that like pics on Facebook, that like pics on Instagram, that Tumblr about me all day long, that tell their mama to buy their CD, that buy Trey's Angels clothing, that do so much to support me, because without them there would be no me.
You talked about Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook. You're one of the first artists that really connected with your fans with social network, and it still continues to today. I saw a picture of you on Twitter a couple of days ago that had 36,000 likes. It was just you in the UK saying hello to my people, and that many people responded to it. How did you break into the connection and the use of social networking to connect with your fans?
Worst pain I ever had.
Well, at an early stage, I understood that I had to get the small group of people initially that loved me so much to kind of shout to the people that didn't know who I was, and the easy way I learned to do that was to engage them on the social networks, on the Twitter, on the Ustream, on even back in MySpace, using these things, and that's in anything. In any business plan will tell you to super serve the people that are loyal, and if you super serve the people that are loyal, they will run and tell whomever. If I follow this one girl that loves me to death, she's gonna tell the world, you know what I mean? And she's gonna tell the 200 followers she got and the 300 followers that the next person got, and it's all it's all very imperative that you make sure the people that hold you down in every aspect of life. I think this proves true of that. If you hold down the people that hold you down, it'll come back 1,000 times harder.
It's bad, the worst pain I ever had.
You talked about your business plan. Now that's the part that I've been waiting to speak to you about, because for a lot of artists nowadays, people forget that to be an artist doesn't just mean you having the skill to perform on stage and sing and write and produce. You also have to have the knack about what's going in and what's coming out. I heard during one of your interviews where you spoke about being 10% above projection, and stuff like that. It shows how much handle you have on your business. Was that from the beginning, or did you grow into that?
I've always had a mind to be hands-on and to be very focused in my business, and to and earlier on in my career, I had left it in the hands of a lot of people, just youthfulness and ignorance, expecting people to do what it is they're hired to do, and what you, by saying ignorant, is that nobody will ever do your work for you like you do. Nobody will ever read over your P&L like you do. Nobody will ever look at your cost and what you're paying for something the way you do. Nobody will ever look at the marketing strategy and know what to do like you do. So whereas though there are people that are put in place for these things, I learned at an early age that I have to be hands-on to get my vision out there and to truly understand, because to be a puppet is not what I want to be. And there's so many artists out there that go and perform and leave their fate in the hands of others just because that's what they're paid to do and what they're expected to do. And it could be a world where people do what you expect them to do, but I don't live my life that way. I pay you and I hold you accountable to do a job, but I will know what's supposed to be done as well.
Before we round up, I just wanted to touch on the fact that when you came into the UK about 1.5 years ago now, you went to speak to some young people, to inspire the young folk, and just let them know that it could be achieved, it could be done. How important is it to you to kind of inspire the younger generation?
Oh man, it's a responsibility that I take head on. Whereas though I am a man, and whereas though I will live my own life, and I'll be judged by people for things I say, and invented sex one day and want to save the world the next day. Marvin Gaye sang sexual healing and what's going on, you know what I mean? And R. Kelly sing Believe I Can Fly and feeling on your booty. So I don't think that all lies in the music, what it is you do to change the world. I think it lies in the things you do as a human being. And the words I speak with my mouth, the words I speak to people when I get in front of them, the words I give to inspire. And the music the message may not always be in the music that I make, but the message is within the life that I live and in the journey that I've taken, is that success can come to any of you if you work hard, and that if you're very focused, and that if you believe in yourself, and whatever it is you wish to attain, you can have it if you're really willing to work that hard for it.
Thank you very much for that. I know you went to South Africa before I let you go. South Africa, Ghana. What was that experience like for you?
Oh man, Ghana, the people in Ghana showed me so much love, bro. That I look forward to going back. Actually, Africa, it's nothing like going to Africa, man. Just in getting a sense of home, if you know what that means, and just seeing people love me in my native land. It's amazing.
Very much, man. Heart Attack is the new single. Chapter 5, 5th album. Mr. Trey Songz, good luck with all your endeavors, man.
Worst pain that I ever had.
And it hurts, cause I wanna leave, and you wanna leave, but the love keeps us together.
If I lose you,
Yeah.
I'm afraid I would lose. Ooh,
Yeah.